Hello, my darlings, my loves. Welcome to this reading about your next chapter. I know it's like, what's going to happen in the book of your life? We're going to turn the page here a little bit and find out. We have 3 different piles to choose from. As always, if more than one pile resonates for you, you can listen to more than one thing. There may be more than one development coming in this next chapter. So trust your intuition. And pile number 1 is this beautiful red carnelian palm stone. It actually has this little like platform for other stones. I love that. It's like so multi-purpose. We have here a purpurite. It's pretty raw. Is really beautiful. I hope that the camera is catching the incredible color of this stone, this royal purple. That's from my mom. Thanks, Mom. Shout out to Mom. And we have here this malachite drop, which is actually for like a pendant, but I just love it so much. I just want to look at it like a drop. I just got that recently in Sintra in Portugal with my daughter. So, you know, it's like we're just bookended here. Okay, my beautiful loves, the gazelle, the snake, the bee, the carnelian, the purpurite, the malachite. What are you feeling? Maybe you're feeling more than one. Let's have a look. Hello, pile ones. Okay, let's have a look at the next chapter. It's so exciting. I love that. First of all, you guys chose the energy both of this carnelian and the gazelle. I love how these sort of colors are speaking to each other. You guys may be in this next chapter kind of doing some really great work around your sort of sacral chakra energy is what I'm getting. For some of you, it's root chakra. But one of the things about the gazelle energy is it's a very, I'm hearing the words delicate balance. I'm also hearing that you guys are sort of like dancing with life. And whereas, you're coming out of a phase, or this new chapter is one in which you're really starting to see your own strength and your own beauty in the way that it is. So the gazelle, for example, like has a very different kind of strength and beauty than, say, the lion, you know? And this is about you really understanding that, your guides are saying that your gentle nature is actually a strength, and that you can be, that you can be delicate, that you can be an observer, that you can be patient, that you can be gentle, and none of that is weakness in any way, shape, or form. It's just that you are really well rooted in your yin energy, and that is actually the foundation from which all inspired action, from which all sort of yang energy arises when it is in alignment with your highest self. So you guys are foundationally in a really, really good place for this next chapter. Okay, I love that, pile ones. Wow, you're real beauties. I'm hearing for some of you flat out too, just glow up. I love that. I love that when it just gets like kind of superficial and fun. Yeah. Glow up. You know, we glow up when we're in balance, actually. Like we start to glow, you do start to glow and radiate when you're physically, psychologically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually in good health. So I'm hearing that like all of that is sort of coming for you guys. Okay, we're gonna look over here at the soul cards tarot and see some more things. Ooh, the Page of Wands. Ooh, there's inspiration. Yep. This is the thing about, again, being in this foundation and really this next chapter. I'm hearing that you guys are just going to be more comfortable in your own skin. And that is going to allow you to sort of relax into this sort of, again, that divine feminine yin energy that you're comfortable in. And from that, this Page of Wands energy, this energy of inspiration, and this is like a new inspiration. The Page of Wands is the first of the court cards of the Wands cards. It's a coming forward with some kind of inspired idea or something. So some new ideas are going to start coming forward for you guys from this space. And again, this is so much about you guys settling into who you are and loving who you are. And I'm hearing for some of you guys, it's about you're in this next chapter. I know your guides are actually just saying, stop trying to be someone you're not. It's like literally whose ancestors were those? Like that was a very forceful, very direct message. But you guys are going to stop doing that. I love that. That's beautiful. Page of Pentacles. Wow, so much new energy. Okay, great. The Page of Pentacles is also coming forward energy, coming forward with material gain, a material offering. I'm hearing some of you guys in this new chapter are actually going to get offered like a new job, and it's something that you are passionate about and would be inspired to do. Yeah, I'm hearing that this actually applies to this offer, and this offer being one that's like sort of inspiring or inspired. I'm hearing it's something that some of you guys have been manifesting and visualizing for some time, but that you've been doing, again, laying that sort of divine feminine foundation. And now the inspired action and the pathways forward are revealing themselves in this new chapter, and the opportunities are very much in hand. They're very much here. Wow, cool. Seven of Wands. All right. So there's some energy around you guys, like, yeah, feeling like, oh, I love this. So the Seven of Wands like can be like a sort of defensive energy. And I'm hearing that you guys are really moving with this page energy into this sort of a new start in this new chapter, this next chapter, where the sort of defensive energy, again, of you guys having to feeling like you have to explain or defend who you are and how you are, that is coming to an end, because you're getting really, again, just way more comfortable in who you are and who you are not. You're getting comfortable in your own skin, and you're going to be able to put aside the Seven of Wands energy. I love that for you. King of Swords. Bam. That is so definitive. Yeah, exactly. The King of Swords cuts through the BS. The King of Swords is, you know, his majesty, right? And by the way, like I say his, but it's just divine masculine energy inside of mastery with communication, mastery with reason, mastery with the intellect, mastery with being able to make sense of a situation. And I'm not talking about overly thinking about it, not overthinking or not overanalyzing. It's really about about being able to see through and call it. And that is going to keep you, again, out of the Seven of Wands. I'm hearing that this next chapter, when you are presented with, yeah, I love this. Oh my gosh. Okay, your guides are saying when you guys are presented with circumstances that used to put you all up in arms and make you feel sort of defensive or like you had to justify yourselves, that's over. And you're actually bringing this King of Swords energy into those situations. And this is going to create a completely new beginning for you guys, materially and inspirationally. I'm hearing that you guys are going to start doing or being more in like, yeah. They're saying you're going to be able to do more of what you want to do, and you're going to see material results from that. I'm also hearing that you're going to be with people who are more aligned with what you want to do. And that's going to be like, I'm hearing for some of you guys, this Page of Pentacles is actually like community energy. Oh, I love that. That makes me think of my priestesses, of course, because I love my priestesses so much. Ooh, Gaia Star Codex wants to talk to you guys. That's so funny. I just heard the Gaia Star Codex wants to talk to you weirdos, but like meant it in like the most loving way. It's so cute. Yeah, seriously, my loves. First of all, the gazelles run in packs. So this isn't like you guys are weird or on your own. I think this is one of the reasons why I was hearing that community message. I think that in finding yourselves, getting comfortable in your own skin, really being like, oh, you're not a lion, you're a gazelle. Like, beautiful, great, like, absolutely astounding way to be. And once you really get that, like, the way you are is amazing, and there's no need to be like anyone else, and there's no need to justify the way you are, and you get to embrace it. You get to step into your sovereignty and your majesty with this King of Swords energy and just like declare who you are and love it. The community is just going to so be there. And yeah, okay, weirdos, whatever. Like, hi, I'm a weirdo. I like teach priestessing and feng shui, and I'm a multidisciplinary artist. What does that even mean? It means I do anything I want. Artistically, I know, it's kind of great. And yeah, like, I'm out here living my best life, my loves. And I'm hearing that this next chapter for you guys is going to look like your version of that as well. Like, you guys are really getting this started. For yourselves. Okay, beautiful. And the Gaia Star Codex is like all about the weirdos. Like with this deck. Oh, my beautiful friend Julie, actually, who just celebrated my birthday with me at this amazing place in California called Esalen Institute. And oh my gosh, you guys, like hot tubs overlooking cliffs. Not even hot tubs, hot springs overlooking the cliffs of Big Sur. I can't even. Yes, I'm living my dream life. And this next chapter, you guys are too. What did I say about people? I did feel for some of you guys as well that this Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles energy, this new beginnings, was for some of you guys just a really, like, less community and more like relationship. And this is really confirming this. This is Gaia's energy. really is about. For some people, this is a twin flame card, but it's really about the divine feminine and the divine masculine in union within the self, right? This is about that heart-centered way of being. And I'm hearing for a lot of you guys that either your internal divine feminine or your internal divine masculine were like, one of them was trying to dominate the other. And this was part of this sort of, yeah, this is very interesting. This is part of this sort of like, yeah, what they're saying to me is lack of self-acceptance that you guys had been in, and that it's really coming into balance because you're accepting yourself as like whole and complete. So you have all these beautiful traits. Some of them are contradictory. Does that make you like a conflicted person? No, it makes you a whole and complete complex person. There's nothing wrong with being complex, by the way. And don't confuse complexity with complication, because that's not the same thing. Something can be complex and it's not necessarily complicated, you know, in terms of like drama or problematic. You know, it's complexity is just beautiful. And you know, it's like diversity. It's beautiful and we need it, and the world needs it. 3D manifestation needs it. So the complexity of you is something to be embraced. So there were parts of yourself that you guys were not accepting, that you were trying to dismiss or overcome or change, and instead you're transforming from a place of acceptance more into who you want to be, that is already in alignment with who you naturally are. This is you being you on the path of least resistance. And you can't really manifest a twin flame in like a healthy partnership until you've incorporated your divine feminine and divine masculine yourself, because you want to manifest someone who mirrors that wholeness, that completeness, that self-acceptance. You're not looking for someone who's looking for you to fulfill them. You want to come two fulfilled people together, two overflowing cups that make a fountain, right? Okay, this is really, really beautiful. I love this reading, pile one. Your next chapter looks gorgeous. This is no joke. Okay, my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is the Primal 2. This is the Buddha and Dakini in the Yab Yam. It's a tantric pose. This is really about reaching enlightenment through sex. But it is about like the higher aspirations of harnessing the subtle body energy and really looking at love making, creating love, really looking at union. Again, this is the union of the divine feminine and the divine masculine. However, this is it internally and this is it externally. So my beauties, you guys are manifesting some kind of counterpart. Now I'm hearing for some of you guys, again, that the counterpart is also maybe just a community that reflects you beautifully, or a job that reflects you. It fits you perfectly, okay? The way a lover who fits you perfectly fits you perfectly. It's like that, my darlings. You really are coming into this kind of union with yourself and your life and the universe. Wow. Next chapter, unlocked. Okay, really great, really great vision. Yes, this is about this Page of Wands energy, and I love that this is coming in because it's really like people would tend to want to limit this kind of energy to like one or two things. And really this energy of vision here, this broad energy, is about like once you accept yourself and really accept how beautiful it is that you are who you are, and how beautiful it is that you are not who you are not, and that on the path of least resistance in self-acceptance, you can take your best traits and you can even like enhance them, but you can't enhance them if you're fighting against your worst traits all the time. This really is, I'm hearing for some of you guys, this really is a triumph outside of and beyond shadow work. So it's really like you're sort of, that you're not really rejecting yourself in any way anymore. And then the transformation that happens in this broad vision, embracing the entirety of your life, is allowed. It is given admittance. It can come in and really take over. Because this is a big moment, but it is a moment of new beginnings, because it's like you are new. Yeah. But calling in all this energy and standing in the majesty and sovereignty of the King of Swords while you do it is, I'm hearing it's like the King of Swords energy is a bit of the linchpin here. It's like the key to all this is really knowing with confidence and with majesty that any BS is just not something that you have to tolerate anymore. And I'm not, again, we're not talking about resistance. We're not talking about fighting against it. We're talking about, your guides are saying, we're talking about walking away. We're talking about dancing around. We're talking about dancing with. We're talking about like moving. Yeah. They're saying moving with more fluidity because you've accepted the grace and the dignity of who you actually are, and that there are circumstances that you would have railed and fought against, and that in a grander vision for your life, you are going to find the situations where you just fit in like a piece in a puzzle, and there's not going to be any more struggle like trying to fit in where you don't. Oh, that's beautiful. It's so beautiful. Okay, I love it. Splendor. Yeah, and let's just admire the general splendor of this next chapter of your life. My pile ones. Wow, this is amazing. Now, as you guys know, you watch me shuffle first of all, so it's not like let me just pick out the best cards. But it really is, your guides come to me for your highest good. So this is a reading. You do want to like heed this information. You do want to sink this in. Let me shuffle over here my angel answers for you. And while I shuffle them, just say what I always say here, which is sink this into your bodies. Receive this message by typing in pile 1, I receive it. It puts this message through your fingertips, up through your nervous system, into your neural pathways, and you get it on a kinesthetic level. So you don't have to try to remember this message. When you are confronted, for example, with like, rejecting parts of yourself, or feeling like a situation is like, you're not good enough, or this isn't right for you. Maybe it's not right for you. And the King of Swords will kick in and just be like, there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with the situation. It's just that this situation isn't right for you, because you are all right. You are already right. My beautiful pile 1, sink this in, type in pile 1, I receive it. Anyway, I really do want you guys to just get this stuff so you can do the things. You can have the highest path in this highest next chapter. I want it for you so much. All right, my beauties. Forgiveness. How much grace, how much dignity is in forgiveness? Pile 1s, let me remind you, forgiveness is not for others. Forgiveness is for yourself. Forgiveness is so you stop drinking the poison of resentment and expecting someone else to die from it, right? When you forgive, when you move on inside of your magnanimous grace and dignity, from a place of profound self-acceptance, accepting that a person, place, or thing wasn't for you. Doesn't mean you were wrong or they were wrong. It just wasn't for you. You can let things go with so much more grace and ease. And forgiveness comes in much more easily for any hurt that was caused by the friction of a not harmonious resonance. Okay? It's just a person, place, or thing that's not in resonance with who you are, what is for your highest good. The pain was information. Now you got that information. You guys, this next chapter is good. You're doing really well. And forgiveness, that natural, easeful, beautiful, graceful forgiveness is going to flow right in. I love that. Opportunity. Yeah, what did I say right in the beginning, my loves? This page energy, there's opportunity here. Some of you really are getting like a dream job. Okay, that's amazing. No, this is this energy right coming over here with the 7 of Wands again. The King of Swords energy has no problem saying no to something that is not for them. It's really like when you say no to something, you are saying yes to a whole bunch of other things. And when you say yes to something, you're choosing it out of a whole bunch of other things, which is a kind of a no. So the King of Swords can get that, like, if a person, place, or thing isn't in resonance for them because who they beautifully already are, then they're just like a no to it. And you can actually be like, no, thank you. It's not for me, with no hard feelings whatsoever. Like, that is possible. Beautiful pile 1s. This next chapter really is so dignified, so graceful, and so gorgeous. So much splendor, peaceful resolution. I love that. I'm hearing for some of you guys that's a direct message about something that has been concerning you. This next chapter will have a peaceful resolution. You want to heed all of this information in here because it's going to help lead to that. Okay, my beauties? Wow. Pile 1s, I so hope you put this in your bodies because you are gorgeous and this next chapter is beautiful. And you are finally, I'm hearing for some of you, finally going to know it. Know this about yourselves. You're already beautiful. You don't have to change. You get to continue to unfold and evolve more and more into your best self. What does that look like? It doesn't look like what other people told you it should look like. You feel when it's in resonance. You feel when it's in alignment for your highest good. This is like this major thing that I work on with my priestesses, my loves. Like, this is gorgeous. I so hope you sunk this in. Pile one's typed in. Pile one, I receive it. I hope you're feeling me. If you are, as always, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, because I do free reading giveaways. I really do them, but they are for subscribers only, and you can find out about that in the description box, where you can also find out about my priestessing things, which I'm talking about because it's very exciting. It's what I'm doing right now. So I have a priestessing container that's running. I have a free masterclass, and I have another one coming up really soon about sovereign spiritual leadership. So yeah, so yes, and that's very pragmatic, actually. That sounds a little bit like sovereign spiritual leadership, but it's actually just about using your magic in your practical life and really coming out as a magical person. I know. So anyway, my loves, I so hope you got all of this. And as always, I so hope you know most of all, you are so very loved. Hello, my beautiful pile twos. You guys picked this purpurite stone, which is like, it is so magical. Just freaking, yeah. I so hope you're getting this royal purple, and that my mommy gave me that. Shout out to my mom. Hi, Mom. And you guys also picked the snake energy here. So pile two's transformation is afoot in this new chapter. That is for sure. Snake energy. Can we just talk about how beautiful this card is too? Oh my gosh. I love this deck. I think the wild animal spirits, animal spirit guidebook. I'm gonna stop trying to remember the name of all my tarot decks. Actually, it's like I can't anymore, you guys. Anyway, beautiful deck. I completely love it, and that snake card is just like, stop it, off the charts. And I'm hearing for you guys that there's something about, wow, oh, this is so nice. Pile one got this too. There is something about a glow up in this next chapter. I love it. I'm hearing shedding old skins with that snake energy. I love that too. And I'm hearing massive transformation. I mean, the snake card is transformation. I also love too how this image is of Ouroboros, which is the, it's a serpent eating its own tail. This really does speak to, the nature of infinity, that while we're creating something, we're destroying something else. If something's being taken apart or taken down or removed from our lives, it's making space for something new. It really is this sort of never-ending cycle of it all. And my loves, like, there's something about you guys embracing change in a way you never have before in this new chapter. Okay, I love that. This is a great message. I am over here just shuffling up my holographic tarot to get a little more information for you. And while I'm doing that, I will just say, hi, my beauties. Why do I shuffle on camera and chit chat? I can chit chat because your guides basically take over me and they're just doing the shuffling for me. I shuffle on camera because your readings tend to be freaking amazeballs, and it's almost like you wouldn't believe them if you didn't see me shuffle these cards myself. Those of you who come to my channel, I'm Kylin, and your guides come to me for your highest possible good. So, yeah, it's really luminous over here. Okay, great. We have the Eight of Swords. Interesting. We have the Hermit. Powerful. Yeah, this transformation. You guys are busting out. I mean, and busting out of this too. I'm hearing that you've had a bunch of limiting beliefs about yourself and your life, and this new chapter is just blowing them out of the water. You guys have been doing this internal work to really reframe and just change some of the stones that were in the foundation of your belief system and replace them. And oh my God, what's going to come out is going to be fantastic. Like the world. Okay, again, Ouroboros is often the serpent that is eating its own tail is part of this image of this world thing. And my loves, you guys, the world is the last of the major arcana cards. It's the end of a cycle. It's just like you guys really are coming out of like a phase and stepping into a whole new world. Okay, yes, we're singing Disney songs now. Seriously. Big energy. Who are you guys? The King of Swords. Again, okay. No one can ever tell me that collective energy isn't real, because it doesn't cease to blow my mind that of all the cards and all the decks, my beautiful kylinlights, you guys so often get so many of the same cards and such similar energies going through. Now, there is distinctiveness to each reading, but if you're attracted to more than one reading, it's because it's like an expansion on whatever it was that you were hearing about. So trust that when you're over here, okay, my loves? The King of Swords energy is just cursing, well, maybe. It's coursing through really the veins of this collective energy right now in this next chapter, because it is this definitive calling it. It's what I'm hearing. It's like just calling it. Really, for some of you guys, it's a whole enough is enough. And I'm hearing that it's sort of like, you guys, by the way, these are major arcana, a court card, okay? You guys are like just done playing victim narratives. You're done having anybody tell you what you can't do. It's a huge theme for my priestesses. Like, people have been telling them what they can or can't do, and it's just like, you are the one who tells yourself what you want, and then the pathways to what you want will be revealed to you. But you have to admit it to yourself. And I'm really hearing that these limiting beliefs about what's possible for you, it's just like enough. You guys are ready, and you are ready for the big time. And you're ready for it. Like, I mean, look at this royal purple. Like, seriously, you guys are ready for it with all your majesty. You are ready to command this energy. You are ready to call. Oh my gosh, you guys should probably want to do my next priestessing course. Oh, it's because it's all about leadership and stepping into your magic and your power in a very definitive way. This is this energy, calling it boss, boss, boss. And really, like, there was no, I'm hearing that you guys haven't taken any shortcuts. That there was nothing to replace this hermit time, okay? That you did need to go inward, and you did need to really look at what it was that was like the ideas, the narratives, again, like, for some of you guys, I'm hearing victim mentality. For some of you guys, it's sort of like the idea that like life happens to you. And it's like, no, life is happening with you and for you. So whatever has been handed to you, not only could you handle it, but you were going to learn from it, grow from it, discern even better what you do and don't want, so that your desires can be called through you and birthed into this world in the most beautiful, magnificent way possible. And that in order to really get at that is even a thing, you guys have had to go deeply inward and do a whole bunch of work on a bunch of limiting belief systems, voices that are inside of you that were implanted there by, family of origin, media, well-meaning, and everyone, by the way, most everyone is pretty well-intentioned. Most people are doing their best. Sometimes, a lot of times, people's best is not so high vibe and not so enlightened, okay? They're here to learn. They're here to grow. But most people are doing their best. Most people are well-intentioned. Most people think that they're like, they're righteous in what they're doing. So like, don't get like, let's not like get mad at anyone for this stuff, because the gift as well has been that in this sort of going inside, right, this inner work and this busting out that's coming, the King of Swords can call it, but you can call it without being like superior or judgmental. And I'm hearing that is part of this. This is why this is such a luminous transformation, why you really come out of all this into this next chapter as a light being, as a light worker in full force, is what I'm hearing. And it's like there was no shortcut for it, because you would not have gathered all of the tools, all of the practices, all of the energy, all of the awareness that you've needed in order to bust out of this and step into this new chapter. Like, the world is your oyster, like everything is possible. And I mean, with so much boss energy. Wow, who are you, my pile twos? This is really gorgeous. Who wants to talk to them? Oh, so many of my cards want to talk to you guys. Yeah, okay, but I'm going to choose Work Your Light. Got it. Work your light, work your light. Thank you, Jenny Lynn, for Work Your Light. Jenny Lynn, Starlight and Sacred Tree. If you guys don't know about her, you might want to. She's one of the most gifted energy healers I've ever known. And, one of those kind of like magically imaginative people who just take you on an inner journey that's super fun, and then also like heals these very, very deep wounds, like very exciting stuff. So my loves, this really is like, this new chapter is a complete revelation, but it's not coming out of nowhere. It is honestly coming out of you guys doing the work. I'm hearing that very, very clearly. Yeah, your guides are like, they're applauding you. There's a lot of celebration. They're like, they're really, really proud of you, my pile twos, because you have brought this on. And you're sitting, in this next chapter, you're really going to be seating yourself on the throne of your own discrimination. Okay, the King of Swords sees clearly what they want and what they don't want, and is able to communicate that in a way that makes what they want that much more possible. I'm hearing that you are going to be able to shamelessly ask for what you want and ask for help. That one of these like major, limiting beliefs, something that really had you guys tied up prior to this new chapter, was this idea that you had to do it all yourself, and that asking for help was weakness, and that that they were saying that there was some like shame that you would ever even need help. Wow, you guys are clearing all of that in this new chapter. Okay, that makes me really happy. Birthing a new age. Yeah. You guys really are this new chapter is a new age for you. And it's also, again, you guys stepping into that luminous role, like as these light workers that you are, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Okay. The world, let's just double down on like the world of all this. The ever unfolding rose, cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. What did I just say? Didn't I say those exact words like already? Oh my gosh. I love that. Can we look at how beautiful this is? This is you, my beautiful ever unfolding roses, my beautiful pile twos. You're coming out. You are coming out. Wow. Starseed, what lights you up? Yeah. It's just no joke. This is like, really, you are luminous beings. You are the ones, like, you are light working. You are coming out in your magic. Yeah, wow, you're so like, you're so reminding me of my priestesses. Pile twos. Yes. Just say yes. Wow. I'm hearing also too, like, just say yes to you. Just say yes to this mission. Just say yes to your magic. Just say yes to possibility. Just say yes to what you want. I'm hearing as well. Wow, that's really beautiful. That is really powerful. Okay, wow. Wow. All right, the Divine Feather Messenger, your angels want to talk to you through that. This is when I say sink this in. Pile twos, put this message into your body so you really, really get that this is happening. This is your next chapter. Just type in pile two, I receive it. It puts that message through your nervous system, up through your fingers, through your nervous system, into your neural pathways. Okay, and like, how does that work again? Like, I only say that every single time. Okay, and one more. All right, got it. Oh, you're like my swans. The Finch energy. New opportunities and choices are opening to you now. Claim them. Yeah, there's such a coming out energy here in this new chapter. Pelican, choose to follow the path of forgiveness and raise your vibration. Yes, didn't I talk a little bit to that? Like, this isn't about being angry with the people, places, and things that contributed to the limiting belief systems of your foundation. You've gone in, you're working through them. But if you hadn't had to go and work through them, you wouldn't be developing the tools that other people are going to be served by. If you didn't have to do that. Also, just a reminder, almost, yeah, okay, your guys are saying nope, everyone. It's not even almost. Wow, that's deep. Okay, I just got full body chills because their unconditional love of the guides and the angels that are here with me is extraordinary. Everyone is doing their best, and it's just that their best is not necessarily super high vibe or enlightened, and we forgive because everyone is here where they are on their own journey and growing and learning in their own way. My white swans, the power of divine grace is within you. And I mean, if recognizing that isn't divine grace, I don't know what is. Like, you guys are just getting it, and you are coming forward, and the world is possible. Everything is possible for you. You in this next chapter are sitting in your majesty. You really do have command over your mind. You have command over your limiting beliefs. You get to discern if something is not for you, whether it's an idea, a person, a place, or a thing. You get to say, like, no thank you to that without without resentment, without hard feelings. You get to move on in a luminous way, saying yes to what's possible, being lit up as it unfolds and unfolds and unfolds forever. Seriously, and getting all of that this is a journey, having the joy in process, my beautiful tail-eating snakes. It doesn't end. It's a joy in process. The more you get that, the more fun you're going to have with this completely new chapter, because this is gorgeous and super new, super exciting. My pile twos. I so hope you sunk this in. I hope you typed in pile 2, I receive it, and put this message into your body so your body remembers the message for you. Trying to remember all this information is like crazy. I mean, I'm sure there's some gifted people out there who could do that, but like I could not. And as always, if you're feeling me, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Subscribe and hit the notification bell. You can find out about my free reading giveaways. I really do those, but those are for subscribers only, so you can find out about that in the description box. And as I've been mentioning my priestessing, and you guys sound like priestesses, you can find out about that in the description box as well. There's a free priestessing masterclass, and I will be updating you guys. I'm doing a container right now, and another one's already been coming through, so that's going to happen pretty soon. It's very exciting, I know. And yeah, that's all for now, except for, of course, the most important thing, pile 2s. You are so very loved. Hello, pile 3s, my beautiful bees, my darling bees with the malachites drop. So lovely. I often call my daughter Bee, and I did get this stone when I was with her in Sintra in Portugal recently. So lots of bee energy here. Oh, my little sweeties. This is a bumblebee too. This is like one of those big, fluffy, happy bees, you know, flying around doing its like flower thing. I'm really hearing for you guys that this next chapter is going to have you be this kind of like a little bit happy-go-lucky, like a little bit like just sort of doing your thing, you know, like with some spring in your step. I'm just hearing you guys like just being like going about your daily business, finding a lot of joy in your daily life. That's lovely. I'm getting a message to share with you guys too, that it's like very aligned with the teachings of Eckhart Tolle, who wrote this amazing book called The Power of Now. And if any of you haven't listened to that, I like it as an audiobook myself, but that is so worth checking out, because this energy for this next chapter, I mean, just hearing that you guys are just going to get so happy with all the little things, which is, yeah, your guides are saying I could say this, which is like the key to a happy life, basically. It really is. Like if you can bliss out over a cup of tea, if you can just like sing because while you're doing the dishes, because you're like, I'm doing the dishes, like, and get all freaking Snow White on that, your guides are like, that's it, you're done. Like it's like you have unlocked the secret of being like a master. I love that. But it's true, we get really grandiose about mastery and about enlightenment and about, you know, spirituality and about, you know, living your dreams. And your guides are saying that you guys in this next chapter are tapping into like the magic of the everyday, and that like your life is what's happening right now. That's all there is. It's now up, it's now again. Oh, it's now again. And they're like, you're really getting it. Ace of Swords. Yeah. Ace of Swords is clarity, is really getting it. Is like, here's the idea, and it is like a penetrating insight that is foundational. Yeah, you guys, I'm just hearing that you guys are seeing in this next chapter, you guys are seeing really clearly what matters and what doesn't matter. I'm hearing that you're doing a really good job of prioritizing. You're inside of an aligned value system is what I'm hearing. And that your days are just getting more and more full of more and more joy, simple joy, big joy. Yeah, oh, this is beautiful. I'm hearing the words they're giving me is that you guys are going to be walking the garden path. Oh, and that's so appropriate for little bee. Okay, I love that. The Empress. Okay. You guys see, this is one of the reasons I shuffle on camera. And by the way, hi, if you're new, I'm Kylan, welcome. And if you're returning, you know why I shuffle on camera, because you guys are amazing. Because the cards that come to me are for your highest good. So like, how are readings this good? I don't know. It's all you. It's your energy. It's your guides. The Empress, my loves. there isn't more of an energy of divine feminine boss kicking back in command of the whole thing while enjoying the whole thing as well than the Empress. I mean, the Empress is this beautiful, beautiful energy. It really is about like resting on your laurels and having like a total, like totally being in charge of all of that. It's like, yeah, your guides again are showing me that's like, you're going to find joy in brushing your teeth. And you're going to have like ace dental hygiene. Like, it's like that, you know, like you're going to find joy in your morning yoga or your morning meditation or your, you know, your jog or your like martial arts, like things that are really, really good for you are also going to bring you a tremendous amount of pleasure and joy. And that is empressing, like empressing as a verb. I love that. That's beautiful. Don't get gendered about that, by the way, if you're not female identifying. Having divine feminine boss energy is great, like across the board, like good for all humans. Six of Swords. Yeah, you guys are not going to have to put up with anything that wasn't working for you anymore. And this is part of that when they were saying like your priorities are getting really, really clear. This Ace of Swords is just cutting through stuff that you guys used to do that you did not enjoy. You're really starting to recognize that like you're really living for, yeah, I'm hearing that you're living for your best life in the now moment. So you're just going to kind of like walk away and leave behind things that were literally just a waste of your time, is what I'm hearing. And that your time and everything you're doing in every moment is going to become, in this new chapter, so much more precious to you. Wow, you guys, again, your guides are just like, this is the key. This is the key to an enlightened life. Like they're just like, they are unlocking their best life for really, really, really for real. Wow, so beautiful. The Three of Cups, community, celebration. Yeah, you guys are really like tapping into what just the good life. Like the next chapter really is that. Like you guys are just getting it, like completely getting it. Like, yeah, like if it's a rainy day, you guys are like, oh, I'm gonna, you know, I love my new umbrella. I love my new rain boots. And you're gonna go out and be like, like that person. Or you're gonna be like, oh, it's a perfect day to snuggle up with a cup of tea and, you know, like have a wellness day from work, take a break, have a bath, you know, do the rose petals bath thing, you know, or like, I mean, you're just not going to be like, it's raining, like ever. It's just, no, this next chapter is really you guys like figuring it out. Doesn't mean you never have a down day. It just means that for the most part, you guys are going to be happy with whatever. You're going to find the silver lining. The glass is half full. You look on the bright side. You're walking the garden path and you're not doing it alone. You are going to, in this next chapter, attract like-minded energetics. Oh, they were like, that's it. like, I'm like, energetic what? They're like energetics, Kylan, like-minded energetics. That the energy of people, places, and things is going to match this incredibly high, buzzing, vibrational frequency you guys are going to get on in this next chapter. And so, yeah, you will be in high vibe places with high vibe people doing high vibe things, because that's like attracting like. Wow, I love this. Beautiful pile threes. You are so beautiful. I totally want to like hang out with you just doing simple things and having a nice time. I get like this too. It's like, have you guys ever like on a sunny day, like ridden a bicycle? I had this thing, like there's one of the Muppet movies is, I think it's Muppets. It's the one where they're in London. I think it's The Great Muppet Caper. And we love the Muppets. So, and they're like, there's this one song where they're like riding their bikes and they're like in the park and they're like singing. It's kind of like if you ever go to Amsterdam, like you totally feel like this. You ride your bike around Fondle Park. It's just so freaking joyful and simple and like just such a lovely delight. Or like being on a porch swing and like having lemonade. Like it's like totally the vibes of that, this next chapter. You guys, this makes me so happy. I'm so excited for you. This is truly like delightful is the word. Your next chapter is gonna be delightful. Oh, so great. For some of you, I'm hearing too this malachite energy, which is the energy of transformation, that this is a big shift and this is coming out of, oh, this is a little bit like pile two. This really is coming out of work that you guys have done on like, you know, like purging. Yeah. I'm hearing again, and this is part of this Six of Swords energy of like being like, that's not for me, and just things that are wasting your time. And it's really people, places, or things that were a waste of your time, that weren't aligned with your highest vibrational frequency. And I'm hearing that those are groups of people, or programming, maybe you were reading the news a lot and maybe you've stopped doing that, or people who like to gossip, or there are people who love to complain, like they love it, they really enjoy their complaints, and I wouldn't begrudge them that. I just don't enjoy their complaints. So like I'm not going to sit around and talk about like when you're like a multimillionaire, but you're like, oh, I can't, no, because like people do, trust me, I know them. So anyway, my loves, let's have a look. Ooh, alignment. Yeah, exactly. This really is you guys coming into alignment with your joyful highest self and just being like, I don't have time for the things that are not for me, for the things that don't contribute to my garden path. And you're just not doing them anymore. Wow, love it. Resolve. Yeah, this is that thing too. This energy was in pile 1 and 2. This is like a collective energy that was coming out with the King of Swords for them. But you've got it with your Empress and the Ace of Swords. It's that majesty. It's that resolve. It's like sitting on your throne and just being like, yeah, no, yeah, no, no, yeah, no, yeah, no, thank you, no, not today, no, not for me, yes, like, and really, I'm sorry, that was like majestic decision making, a dramatization, but like seriously, you guys, like, this is what this resolve is like, is that you guys are just getting it. You're really getting it. That like life is meant to be a walk down a garden path, that this world is a wish fulfilling jewel, that we are in paradise, but we are here right now. This planet is an orb floating in the heavens. It is a wish fulfilling jewel floating in the heavens. You are here now. And there is no other moment than the present moment. If you win an Academy Award, if you win an Oscar, it's still going to be the now of that moment. It will be now. And if you're not present with it, enjoying it, like if you're like, say you're like Will Smith, okay? Like it's like, oops, ruined the best night of my life. Why? Focusing on the negative. You guys are not doing that anymore, and it is just attracting more and more positivity to you. Your resolve in this, because there is a discipline to it, born out of the commitment of the love of life, loving your life. Chapter 2, next chapter 200, it doesn't matter. Your next chapter, this is just delightful is the word, and your resolve makes it so. Like really, like I'm like Captain Picard. How many references in this reading? Like make it so though. Seriously, pile 2s, make it so. Divine love. Yes, that is the alignment. That is the clarity with which you are seeing. This is a divine love again of being here now on this planet that is a paradise floating in the heavens. But it is for us to see it, is for us to create it, is for us to reveal it, it is for us to discern what is and isn't in alignment on the highest timelines. That is getting into that divine love energy. By the way, these are crystal cards, and I forgot to point out what they were. This is the Herkimer Diamond card of alignment. It's the Earth Star Chakra. They're all related. This is Resolve, is related to the Desert Jasper. This is Vesta. I think I have a Desert Jasper. I do. Look at that beauty. Look at how gorgeous that is. Okay, I'm just going to put that over there. And then this is the Pink Amethyst, the Soul Star Chakra, and this is about speaking to, again, divine love. So if any of those stones were calling to you guys, it may be that they're going to help you along your merry little way. Okay, I love it. Clarity. Bam, 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 bam. Citrine. Oh, well, let's talk about citrine for a moment, shall we? It's like, this is like the mother of citrines. I'm like, okay, wow, we got a lot of stones on the table now. Clarity, and it relates to the energy of the sun. My beauties, you guys are, basically this next chapter has you guys being radiant. You guys are just radiant, joyful gifts to the world, and you are going to attract more and more situations and people and places that like reflect that back to you. This is a beautiful new chapter. I'm here for some of you guys. This is turning over a new leaf with that resolve, with that commitment, and really sitting on the throne, really being the Empress, being in command and in ownership. This, I work with my priestesses on this stuff a lot. This is about working in ownership, 100% responsibility and authority for your experience of life. This really is like taking that on so that you are powerful. This isn't about blame. This is about empowerment, my loves. And you guys are getting the empowerment of the daily practice of making your life, experiencing your life as the joyful, blissful, beautiful gift that it is. Wow. Okay, I love this so much. Okay, your guardian angels want to talk to you. My beautiful pile threes. This is so lovely. Sink this into your bodies. I always say here, sink this in. Pile threes. Get on this timeline for sure. This is, if you type in pile three, I receive it. It puts that message through your fingertips, up through your nervous system, into your neural pathways. You get this on a cellular level, so your body will remember this reading for you, and you don't have to try. It's like literally when you're presented with the people who are like gossiping, and you just be like, oh, you know what? I have another thing right now and I'm gonna go. And like, what's that other thing? Like taking a walk by yourself at the park and listening to the birds, because you know, if they're gossiping, you don't speak bird. You know what I mean? Pretty sure they're not though. Birds like really channel a lot of light language, I've noticed. I'm getting light codes from birds all the time now. It's kind of amazing. So sink this in, type in pile three, I receive it. Ooh, judgment. Let go of your fear of being judged. Okay. Your guides are coming through loud and clear. A lot of you have had a fear of being judged by some of these like people, places, and things for being too happy. And that it's like, if you're like, you know that expression, if you're not outraged, you're not paying attention. Yeah, I really think it's if you're not blissed out, you're not paying attention. Like really. So letting go, this next chapter really is you guys like letting go of this sort of people. By the way, if you're cynical, as far as I'm concerned, you lack imagination. Like there's creative, you don't have the creative problem solving skills that would serve you in, you know, like a little more optimism. And by the way, you know, also like really, sorry, there's like a whole side thing here, but your guides are like, go here, Kylan. Is that like being cynical is not the same thing as being realistic. Like, no, it's really not. And if you have two choices, you could be optimistic or not. Like being optimistic increases your chances that things will go better. So yeah, maybe they don't always go the way you think or the way you plan. That's because there's a bigger, you know, there's bigger stuff at work. But being optimistic does increase your chances of getting things the way you want. So, okay. Back to your guardian angels. Judgment. Let go of your fear of being judged. You are good enough! Exclamation point. It is time to release all that you have kept safely locked away in your heart. Your true essence and potential have been restricted by structure and method for long enough. There is no right or wrong way. Just be you! Exclamation point. Oh my gosh, there's so much collective energy. That message was so much like pile ones as well. Beautiful, beautiful pile threes. If you've resonated with any of the other piles, there may be more information for you, but like this new chapter, I love it. Love it, love it, love it for you. This is gorgeous. I so hope you sunk this into your bodies and typed in pile three, I receive it. And if you're feeling me, as always, if you haven't yet, subscribe to my channel. I do free reading giveaways, but they are for subscribers only. You can find out about that in the description box. And yeah, I keep talking about my priestesses because it's like what I'm doing right now. I'm super jazzed about it. So if you want to check out my free priestessing masterclass. That's in the description box. And I also do have a course coming up soon, and I will promise to let you guys know about that. So those of you who are interested can get in on that if you want this summer. All right, my loves, this is amazing. You're amazing. This new chapter is amazing. I love this. Let's go skip in the park and hold hands together and and just know that like this is such a special way to be. I know it seems small, and it's not. It's huge. Happy people are a delight, and you guys just make the world such a more beautiful, joyful place. So thank you for being who you are. Thank you for stepping into this next chapter joyfully. And no, pile threes, most of all, you are so very loved.